5 richest dynasties in the world. The wealthiest clans in the world have a severe impact on the world economy. Each generation of these dynasties only increases families' general well-being, simultaneously strengthening their position in society. Walton, worth $100 billion. The Walton family owns Wal-Mart, one of the world's largest store chains, with more than $400 billion in annual turnover. The founder of this successful store is Sam Walton, the son of ordinary farmers born in 1918. The boy's entrepreneurial talent manifested itself during the Great Depression. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell to get new video updates. After raising some money, he began raising rabbits and birds for slaughter and sale. The first $1 billion came to Walton 34 years after the creation of the Wal-Mart Corporation. After the entrepreneur's death, the network went to 4 of his children, who raised the business to a new level. Oppenheimer, worth $200 billion. The Oppenheimer dynasty controls a significant portion of the global diamond market. In 1920, Ernest Oppenheimer became the head of the corporations that mine these gems and gold. He soon conquered the diamond and precious metals trade. This is how the organization known in the world as the Syndicate appeared, capturing up to 90% of all world diamond sales. After the death of Ernst Oppenheimer, the business was inherited by Harry Frederick, his son, who in 2011 decided to move away from the diamond business, selling his stake in the corporation for $5 billion. Now the Oppenheimer are engaged in high technologies. Rockefeller, fortune of $1 trillion. The last name Rockefeller has long become a household name. We often refer to it as people who have amassed substantial capital. The family history that made them famous begins in the 1840s when John Rockefeller was born, who was not afraid to take a huge loan in adulthood to invest it in black gold, oil. Few believed in Rockefeller's success. However, soon the entrepreneur controlled almost 90% of the entire U.S. oil market. Today, the dynasty raised by John D. Rockefeller owns more than 50 American companies with total revenues of $1 trillion. Morgan, fortune of $1.5 trillion. The Morgan dynasty controls roughly 20% of U.S. GDP, producing several $1 trillion in goods and services a year. This family owns hundreds of American companies, which include General Motors and General Electric. The family's ancestor is John Morgan, a businessman who was the first to build a commercial empire in the States. Today, Morgan's influence also extends to some European countries in which these wealthiest people in the world open popular and reliable banks. Rothschild, fortune of $2.5 trillion. The Rothschild dynasty deserves special attention, and not only because it managed to accumulate a fabulous fortune. This clan has a significant impact on the economic processes taking place in the world market. The founder of the dynasty is Amschel Rothschild, who once worked for Oppenheimer Sr. He started his business with an antique shop, which later retrained into a bank. When the businessman's 5 sons grew up, he sent them to different countries to prepare the ground for expanding the family business. A feature of the Rothschilds' business approach is that only family members can become heads of the empire's branches. The companies the Rothschilds own today are very diverse. They own wineries, oil, gas fields, etc. The ancestors of the richest clans in the world were often born into poor families. Dreaming of getting everything they were deprived of in adulthood, they worked hard. Having reached the heights, they achieved everything they wanted by buying large houses and collecting a personal fleet of the most expensive cars in the world. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below letting us know what you thought, and make sure you subscribe to Dima Say What.